These Chicago niggas have lost their rabbit ass mind, my brother. Okay? Trap Lord Ross out here with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hats. We would never thought we'd see Trap Lord Ross. 2025 has been a crazy year, man. Trap Lord Ross got 9 hats. Phone him Greg. They say that Kill Bill, which is supposed to be the nigga that killed Thf Bayzoo. That's what they say. That's what they say, okay? Now he online on Instagram threatening YouTubers for reporting and talking and making videos about bodies that they claim they got.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay.
By the name of Kill Bill. Okay, this fella Kill Bill, they're saying...
Named himself Kill Bill and wonder...
They're saying apparently he's got 10 plus hats in his collection, okay?
Right.
10x, all
10X.
right? That's not 10 recent DoorDash orders. That's not, that's not 10 times 10 kill streaks on Call of Duty. That 10x is 10 hats. What do you think? That's a hat, right? They're saying he's got 10 kills. They're saying he's got 10 bodies, okay?
10
this ain't the only one. There's another one, him saying him and his homie DMG Lil Deuce, aka DMG Scoom, they're saying between them, they had 20 hats, all right?
So if you're a famous rapper, or not even famous, we're not going to call this nigga famous. If you a rapper who has clout in Chicago, and you decide to get on Instagram and say, real splash, brother, we can all read. This is the English language, okay? Do your homework. Real splash, brother, 20 plus hats between the two of us on my son. So you put it on your son, on your child, that you have killed 20 people between just the two of y'all. Why do you get mad at us for making videos about shit that you posted?
Post that was made says, real splash, brother, 20 hats between the two of us on my son.
That. You wrote it.
He's saying that between the two of them, they have 20 hats, 20 murders to their names. Okay? There's Reddit post after Reddit post. All right, we're going to get to these posts in a minute, my bad. But they're saying Kill Bill's got 12 hats. They're saying one day ago he's got 12x. All right? This is getting out of hand. Now, what this has unfortunately led to, okay, what this has unfortunately led to is a little thing called hat inflation. Hatflation, if you will. Okay?
No!
Take Capone spoke on
Barely.
this. He said, I definitely think it's a hat inflation going on right now, okay?
No, for sure. Everybody just claiming bodies, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Bloodhound Lil Jeff killed no 11 people. I don't think Q50 killed 8, 9 people. Like, no the fuck you didn't, bro. Like, stop it, bro. So you're just telling me it's just a influx of serial killers just running around killing niggas every other year. You jumped off the porch when you was 13. You 21. You trying to tell me you didn't kill 10 people in 8 years and ain't nobody said nothing? You motherfucker ain't got arrested, ain't found no fingerprints, nothing. So either you the Grim Reaper or your ass lying, bro. I think it's some lying going on, gang. Just because you was in the car, just because you know your best friend killed him, that don't mean you, like, come on, bro.
He commented on Kill Bill saying that him and Lil Deuce are up 20 hats, and he says there's a hat inflation. Apparently, Lil Jeff and Q50 have caused a hat inflation. It's like when the government print money, okay, and, if you've got $1 in your pocket and the government print $2, that $1 in your pocket ain't worth as much anymore.
Right.
These hats, I don't know if it's people sharing hats. I don't know if people are inventing hats that never happened.
That's what they're doing. These little boys want to be cool so bad. These niggas invent ops. They into it, motherfucker. They don't even know why they into it with them. They just made up a reason. They invent ops. They invent murders, they invent robberies, they invent shootouts just to make themselves feel cool, and can't nobody really tell them that they lying because don't nobody fucking know. Only person that know what happened to you is you.
People are catching hats and catching an innocent person, and they're
just
saying
like
that
I'm gonna stop. It's just like every nigga get on Instagram. I'm rich. No, you're not. If you don't have $1 million, you are not rich, bro. Stop it. If you are not a millionaire active right now, you not rich, bro. Everybody ain't like
two when it should really count for one. I don't know if people are counting the cats and dogs they killed when they were becoming serial killers in the streets as the pre-teenagers as hats. But Tay Capone says there's a hat inflation going on, man. Let's hear what he said.
They ass counting the bodies they caught in their daydreams on bro grave.
I got so many hats I can't even fit the headphones on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. With Shorty, I seen a post where his homie, I don't know if it was an old or a new post, but his homie was sharing some. It was like, it's 20 hats between me and Shorty. I'm damn, what the f? Like,
I seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, what the f? Yeah, so it's like, dude, okay, since King Von, King Von had the alleged, they was putting 7, 8 hats on Shorty. So now then you have Lil Jeff, the 8, 9 hat guy, whatever. Now it's like, Shorty done got a dub. Is it like the inflation hat? Is people inflating their hats, you thinking? I ain't saying that, but it's like, because everybody got hats now, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing.
I definitely feel like it's a hat inflation, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks, because it's harder to kill. So if it's harder to kill, like, don't get me wrong, bro, it's easy to, because they make it easier for a catch a beat, because you got switches. We ain't have switches, folks.
Right.
We used to have to literally, like, clap, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to, like, real, like, you ain't have no bursts. You just tap that, it just set up shit, like that, like.
But this is interesting, right? He's explaining some of the reasons, some of the socio-economic reasons, right, of hatflation. He's saying it's the supply side problem, okay? The supply of switches. Any of my economists in here, okay? We're seeing a shift in the supply curve of switches, and that's essentially causing hatflation, okay? The price of a hat has been decreased considerably by the availability of switches, and this has basically caused way more hats to be available in the market.
Really nigga up like you stood over him when you didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to catch a bee, but it's harder to stay out and catch bees. You know what I'm saying? Because all these cameras, when we was doing this, when I was coming in, everybody didn't have a Ring camera, bro.
Right.
Cameras themselves was for like real buildings that like was like corporate buildings,
right.
Buildings that it was like had to have some type of level of security for, because there was a lot of residents there. Yeah. And even those cameras were shaky.
Exactly.
I know niggas, it had been shaky.
They got 4K cameras now, boy. You kill a nigga in the alleyway, they'll see you, boy.
On camera, but the camera footage fuzzy as hell. You can't really even see nothing.
Yeah.
Nowadays, everybody got their phone out. Everybody looking out the window. Everybody seen something.
4K
so like,
Ring cameras and shit.
The amount of murders that be able to just stay out and keep catching folks, that's tough, folks. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I see niggas saying like they got all them bodies, I don't dispute that they got bees, folks, but a lot of it be like, bro, with 12 hats out here, folks, like, they would have been got up with you, folks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They would have been got up with your glamour, folks, because it's just, you would have been eventually got caught on camera or left some evidence somewhere, or somebody would have seen your face, or, you know, like, they would have been found a way to wrap you up, folks. Like,
and then y'all getting on Instagram. So you trying to tell me you killed 20 people, got on Instagram and admitted that you killed 20 people, and you trying to tell me that you never been arrested for an attempt murder, a question for murder, nothing. So you killed the motherfucker, admitted that you killed it on Instagram, and then nothing happened to you?
He's low-key saying, bruh, there ain't no way you're going to have 12 hats. They would have been wrapped you up, right? But they're saying Kill Bill got 12 hats. They're saying he got 12 hats. So tell you what you're trying to say. But anyway, okay, this hatflation is out of control, okay? And ironically, okay,
y'all is tripping, man.
Everybody's saying this guy Pluto, all right? Pluto 2 times is the original Kill Bill. They're saying he really did have all them hats that he was talking about, right? But then people are saying Kill Bill was claiming 8 bodies before the Jeff inflation happened, okay? So a lot of people have been saying this guy Pluto was really spanking ass. He was the first person that was getting the really high kill counts and the hat counts in the streets, okay? But then other people are saying,
I'm gonna pause the video right here just for anybody who's watching this video and you think that I think, or you watch this video and make you think that catching a hat give you some type of fucking I don't know, like it's something to be proud of. Like, yeah, I got 5 bodies. That just means you broke, you stupid, and you throwing rocks at the penitentiary, boy. That don't make you cool. It don't make you a weirdo, nigga. You was a weirdo. If you went out and found a way to kill 8 people and get away with it, you could have took that same energy and went and got a damn job. Y'all, nigga, this is weird, bro. This is weird. And I'm not even one of them niggas who don't understand the streets. I understand how it go. I understand sometimes you got to do what you got to do if you in the streets and you ain't got no other choice. But these niggas is killing people and getting on Instagram so that everybody can believe that they is really like that. And that is the weirdest shit in 2025
The
ever.
real hatflation was Lil Jeff. It was Jefflation, all right? And Kill Bill really got them hats. Now, okay, we're gonna get to this in a minute, okay? But what I want to say, firstly, ever since I've discovered Kill Bill and the alleged 12 hats, everybody is saying now in Chiracology, Trap Law has now discovered Kill Bill. Documentary will be out by Christmas. Now, look, okay, I can't vouch for that timeline. All right, I can't vouch. You sport, bro. You stop. You know what I'm saying?
No cap though.
Can't vouch for the timeline. right? I don't know. This might be 2026, and if there's more hats to add to the list, it might take me a few months to count all of these hats. But they're saying Trap Lord's discovered Kill Bill, documentary coming by Christmas. They said as soon as people said Kill Bill got 10 bodies, you knew he was doing his research. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's funny as F, bro. The PS5 achievement to get a Trap Lord Ross documentary. That is fact.
You don't want to end up on a Trap Lord Ross documentary. That is not an accomplishment. Do your homework.
The man himself, Kill Bill, has responded. He's seen the videos. He's got word of the documentary. He's probably seen the Reddit posts. And he is already calling me out. All right? He's called me out.
Boys
and he's
be weird as hell.
said, yo... He's basically said, yo, I'm in big trouble with this killer with 12 bodies. This is what it is.
I'll follow you back, but you gotta stop being on this bitch land.
He said, I'll follow you back, because I just followed him today, because I see, and shout out to 16 Shot him. 16 Shot him just had an interview with him, and, you know, a few clips from that are going around, and he's tagged in a lot of them. I was like, oh, damn, he on Instagram? Okay. He on Instagram with 12 hats? Okay. Followed him up, and now he's added me. I see him in my DMs. I was too scared to even reply. I'll keep it real with you. I'm way too scared to reply. This man this is a terrifying individual. I'm not going to cap. But he basically said, look.
This part of the problem. Y'all be praising niggas for being killers. Why do I want to follow a nigga who kills? I don't want nothing to do with you. I barely want to do this fucking video.
You're lying on me, bro. Now look, if I'm lying on you, all these fools with the 10x and 12x and all, they lying on you. That, bruh, if I'm lying on you, everybody else got to be lying. This definitely got to be lying on you, because this is talking about Kill Bill saying him and Lil Scoom, not Lil Scoom, him and Lil Deuce, DMG Scoom, are up 20 hats. You said that, so are you lying too? Kill Bill, you tell me if you're lying, bro. Is it hatflation? Is it hatflation?
Y'all on YouTube and shit just be lying and shit. Motherfucker smack the shit out you, then I'll be wrong and shit.
This reminds me, I don't know if you heard that Youngboy skit. I think it's on the song.
Bro, shut up, Trap Lord. We want to hear what he talking about.
All right, these posts were gospel. Over time, keeping these hats on my head. They've not fallen once, by the way. This is difficult. I thought these posts were gospel. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was thinking these posts.
Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you gonna be fly and fresh as hell, man. All right. Link in the description. Theari.us. Go shop.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to lie on your name. It was no disrespect to Kill Bill. You know, maybe we got to set the record straight. I was going to say maybe let's sit down and do an interview, but no. I don't know if I've got the confidence to be in the same room as you, Kill Bill, because they're talking. I'm not trying to be 21 or 13 or what. 13's an unlucky hat number. If I'm going to be one of those hats, at least make me 14, bro. Go. You
I would never willingly be in. If I seen these niggas in a room, I would. If I seen Q50, all these crash out niggas, I'm leaving.
The hat before you get to sit down with me.
I'll be wrong, right? Smack the dog shit out you, then I'll be on fucking wrong, right? Bitch ass nigga. Lil Ross, bro. I'll follow you back, but you gotta stop being on this bitch land. You be all on YouTube and shit, just be lying and shit.
Talking about lying. How am I lying because I'm reacting to shit that's already on the internet that you posted? I didn't make this shit. It's completely different if I'm sitting in my room and I'm like, ooh, I bet you it'll go viral if I said he got 30, he killed 30 people. Let me put it on the YouTube and just make up a straight lie. That's completely different than getting on Reddit or getting on your Instagram account where you said you killed 20 people and making a video about it. And then you saying I'm lying? No, nigga, if I'm lying, that means you lying. You said it. All I did was make a video and get on YouTube and tell people that you said it. That's all I did.
So look, he said I'm lying on him, man. Okay. They're saying he's been around since 2020. His name's popping again right now. They're saying I'm paying for promo. I'm not paying for promo. Remo's my man's, but Remo just sees the motion. I didn't even know this happened. Remo hit me up. It's like, yo, you see what just went up on my page? I ain't gonna cap. I was out buying the new iPhone. I was out buying the new iPhone, and I load up the new iPhone. I start getting messages on the new iPhone talking about the most diabolical hat collector in Chicago is pissed off with me, man. So look, all right, I do not want any smoke with Kill Bill. All right, we're gonna have to set the record straight. He's got no hats, or is that disrespectful? Would I be wrong if I made it?
Now, if I make a video and say you didn't kill nobody, you'll get on here and be like, boy, stop playing with my gangster. Stop playing with my thugnificence, nigga. You know I'm really like that. You want me to show you? Come on,
video and
Y'all
said
niggas
Kill Bill,
lame as hell.
it's all a load of cap. You ain't got no hats. You ain't never hurt nobody. Would I be wrong?
Right.
Would you be upset to hear that?
Yes, he would.
You tell me. Have you got hats, or are you not a threat to anybody? Because I need to know which way to go direction with this. Okay. Yeah. Look. I'm gonna just keep it real. All right. Reddit is saying there's a Kill Bill documentary coming, man. Look, I can't even confirm or deny these rumors. All right. We're not trying to play that accidental Pluto 2 times song played there. But look, all right. If I did pop out with a 5-6 hour documentary on Kill Bill's 12 hats, would I be wrong?
No.
Would I be wrong? And if I made a whole documentary and I concluded at the end of it, I said, Kill Bill, you know what? He got no hats.
It's like niggas get on Instagram and they want you to think they a killer until you think they a killer. And now they on Instagram talking about you lying. Like, nigga, if you trying to act like you lying and all that because you trying to get away from police games, you should have never brung your stupid ass. You committing crimes, bro. You knew that murder was illegal. You knew that shooting a nigga, having a gun, murder was illegal. You knew that when you got here. You knew that when you pulled your phone out and recorded the shit. You knew a Glock with a switch was illegal the day you pulled it out and showed us that you had one. Don't get mad at me because I made a video about the dumb shit you did, nigga.